If you've spent any time on my channel, you've seen numerous examples of homeowners that sold their homes off market to one of the large iBuyer companies and missed out on tens of thousands of dollars in equity. I recently went through the process myself on a home that I had for sale, and today I'm going to give you a full breakdown of the process from start to finish, as well as a breakdown of all the numbers, and you would not believe how much money I would have lost if I had sold my home to the iBuyer. Let's get started. Hey y'all, this is Robert Murphy with the Murphy Group. I'm a real estate agent, and I'm putting up new videos every week on all things buying, selling, and investing in real estate. So hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you're the first one to know when the next one's up. So before I walk you through my iBuyer experience, let's talk about what an iBuyer is. iBuyers are large corporations that have been buying up thousands of homes all across the country. You've probably seen their advertisements on TV, on your phone, or even in your mailbox. They buy these homes off market directly from the seller, and then they'll typically do some updates or some repairs and then sell it on the open market. And their big sales pitch is on how easy the process is. You don't have to do any showings, any repairs, pay real estate agent commission. The process is simple and streamlined. And after personally going through the process myself, I agree. It was very simple. But as you'll see when I go through the numbers, there's a trade-off, and a big one. And just a couple quick disclaimers before I get into it. First, they were fully aware that I'm a real estate agent. They knew that the home was listed on the open market for sale at the time. And second, I was fully prepared to sell them the home. This wasn't some trick to make them look bad to get video content. I was fully prepared to sell them the home, but as you'll see when we go through the numbers, it's a good thing I didn't. So as far as the process goes, I started everything off by going to their website. I answered some basic questions, including the address of the home, the condition, the bedrooms and bathrooms. And after I filled out all that information, they gave me a preliminary offer, which to be fair, wasn't terrible. If that number was the final number, I would have considered it. But as you'll see when we go through their finalized offer, it was very, very different. So after that, we scheduled an in-person assessment where somebody from the company would come walk through the home. We got that scheduled within about a week or so. I was there when the person walked through the home. I'll say they were there inside the home for about 10 minutes or so. They walked through it, took some pictures, and then they also walked the exterior as well. The person couldn't have been nicer and told me I would have a finalized offer within a few business days. And as promised, within a few business days, I received their finalized offer. Much to my surprise, their finalized offer was about $5,000 lower than their preliminary offer. The main reason being, it was a renovated home. Basically everything in that home was brand new. Let's take a look. So as you can see, their finalized offer was $210,000, but that was before the fees. A huge part of their sales pitch is that you're not paying commission to real estate agents. And although that is true, you're getting hit with a 5% service charge, which right off the top would have taken $10,500 out of my pocket. But to me, the most egregious part was the repair costs, because another big part of their sales pitch is that you don't have to do repairs. And although that's true, you're still paying for them. And as you can see here, it's to the tune of over $16,000 on a renovated home. I asked them for some more information on what was included in those repair costs, because as you'll remember, the person that did the assessment was inside the home for about 10 minutes. The two big things they noted were that it needed a new electrical panel and a new air conditioner. And to be fair, neither of those is brand new. But when we sold the home on the market and the buyer got an actual home inspection from a home inspector, both the electrical panel and the air conditioner were working as intended with no issues. So had we completed this purchase and sold the home to the iBuyer, the net proceeds would have been just under $183,000. So as you can see, the journey from the finalized offer to the net proceeds is a long and expensive one. Now, the great thing about this comparison is that in terms of the market value of the home, I know exactly what the market value was because we sold it on the market. And it was in the exact same condition as it was when they did their assessment and made their offer. So let's take a look at the final numbers. So as you can see on the left, if I had sold the home to the iBuyer, their finalized offer was $210,000. After I take out the service charge, repair costs, all the fees, my net proceeds would have been $182,986. Thankfully, I didn't do that because as you can see on the right, when we sold the home on the open market, the final sale price was $240,000. And then after we took out fees, our net proceeds ended up being right around $219,019. Now, in terms of the fees, when we sold the home on the open market, the biggest one was real estate agent commission, which coincidentally was almost exactly the same amount as the service charge the iBuyer wanted to charge us. We also gave the buyer a $5,000 credit towards their closing costs and did a couple of minor repairs to the HVAC system, which in total were under $500. So in the end, if we had sold the home off market to the iBuyer instead of selling it on the open market, we would have ended up losing around $36,000. So as far as my overall opinion of the iBuyer process, yes, it was a very simple process, but it was nowhere near worth sacrificing $36,000. And if you hire the right real estate agent, selling your home on the market can be a very simple process as well. I always encourage anybody thinking about buying or selling a home to hire a professional like the Murphy Group. But if you absolutely do not want to work with a real estate agent, please do everything you can to educate yourself so you can protect yourself. There are few things that bother me more than people being taken advantage of, especially when it comes to their home. Real estate is how many people build generational wealth, and it's a shame to see somebody who's been paying into their home's equity for years or decades not fully realize the return on that investment. Don't let that happen to you or somebody you know. Hire a professional like the Murphy Group. We'd love the opportunity to talk to you about the home selling process and your home's likely market value. So please contact us by phone or email if there's ever anything we can do for you or somebody you know. Thanks.